waits, the more repairs you'll have. Let me put it that way.
Would it be possible?
Sure.
Would it be possible for you to obtain the quotes first and then bring them to next month's meeting, and then we could appropriate it then?
Fair enough.
We could do some of that, but the thing, who's going to quote? No, we don't have the money. It's kind of like the cart before the horse thing, you know. I understand your caution of not wanting to appropriate before you know what it's going to cost, but this is an in-house estimate of what this is going to cost based on past projects. The one we don't know for sure about is the Star Bank building, but we know it's going to be a big number. And it's very important because that ramp is very important to that garage. It's important to the people who are tenants of ours. And without that parking garage, you really don't have any tenants because you don't have anywhere to park, and the building's worth a lot less, including the fact that we have many employees that park over there. So I understand your concerns. At the same time, these things need done, whether that money is sitting in the general fund and we ask for it, or if it's sitting over here in a fund and has already been funded and you don't have to touch your general fund. That's the choice you have tonight, and I appreciate that consideration.
1 week later.
So yeah, we requested a contract proposal from the Vernon Company. That's who we've been using for repair services for the Bell and Clock Tower since I've been here. They proposed a contract for $36,280 to basically just renew the equipment within the Bell and Clock Tower. We all know it hasn't worked for some time consistently. So they're proposing to request like the clock hands and all the little bells and whistles within it, kind of upgrade it to like today's equipment. So it'll be like a digital bell ringing controller, there'll be a keypad, things like that. We have the appropriations for it, so we wouldn't have to go to the county council to request that, but we're requesting your approval for that contract.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! Mayor Wilson is sponsoring an initiative to replace that clock. 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. We at the Hill Valley Preservation Society think it should be preserved exactly the way it is, as part of our history and heritage.
There you go, lady. There's a quarter.
Thank you. Don't forget to take a flyer. Save the clock tower!